if you happen to, just let me know. We'll see if maybe we can go back in and get it for you before the animals get to it. Just, no guarantees it'll be in the same shape as it was before you dropped it, though. Just fair warning. We'll be entering the military forest here first. Keyword there is forest, so just keep your eyes peeled. Markings on a lot of these animals help them blend in with the background, which makes them kind of hard to see.
Realmente também meio da água, sacanagem. Rio aqui.
Here we go, keep an eye on them related to the zebra. In fact, the okapi are the only known living relative of the giraffe. You can tell by the shape of their skull, they have the same skull structure, also the same prehensile tongue, which means they can grab onto things with it, kind of like a monkey's tail. The okapi weren't found until about 1901 by the Western world because they are giant reclusive animals, which is how they got their nickname. Also known as the African unicorn, because nobody really believed they actually existed. Right up on top of the hill, out on the left, you see a black rhino walking around. Maybe we can get a better look at him. He's walking around up there. It's very rare to get to see one of these black rhinos because there are less than 5,000 of them left in the entire world. Because they are poached for their horns, which are made of keratin. It's the same materials as your fingernails and your hair. We'll keep keeping an eye up on this ledge. I know you're just walking around back here. Well, I don't see him yet. Hold on. I know he's up there somewhere. Saw him walking around. Let's see. Did you come over here or did you hide? There you at. Well, that looks like he went into hiding. I knew I saw him walking around up here, but here we go. Out on the left, these very large tan antelope are called greater kudu. They're the second tallest antelope in all of Africa. Get to be around 5 feet tall at the shoulder. I don't see any horns on these kudu, so they're definitely female. Males do have horns. They have some of the longest horns of all the antelope species, in fact. Right up this hill here and around the corner, we'll be entering the Selfie River area. I usually do have some pretty good luck finding hippos around here, so just keep your eyes on the water. When hippos are fully submerged, they can be a bit hard to ski, but he's definitely out of the water right now. Makes my job easy.
Oh, hippopotamus.
See just how big these hippos are. They have to be around 5,000 pounds each. The name hippopotamus means two different ones. Hippos are related to whales, but also pigs and southern one-toed animals like that. Let's see if I can get to where everybody can see. Make sure everybody's staying seated for me, please. Let's see. Oh, I see some ripples. Here we go. There's more on the left. If you didn't get any of this with the one on the right, no worries. Looks like there's an entire float of them over here. Kind of walking along that riverbed. It's their preferred method of transportation. Although hippos are actually very good swimmers, believe it or not. Let's fight that side. I think they went back behind the pot of pink-backed pelicans on the island. Gray and white birds. They get their name because their backs do actually turn pink during the mating season. Looks like there's a little bit of a spar. Oh, there they go. Walk along that riverbed. When the hippos are under the water like that, they stay down pretty easily because they can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. Right around this corner here, we are coming up to my least favorite bridge on the river. I know now crocodiles like to hang out under this bridge, and it looks like the entire float of them came out to get some sun. These crocodiles can get to be around 20 feet long, which is as long as a giraffe is tall. They always do look kind of hungry to me, so we're not going to hang around too long. Most crocodiles have an incredible bite force of over 2,000 pounds per square inch. It's been known to take down lions and zebras and other animals that are much larger than us, but as long as we keep moving, I think we'll be alright. up the Safi River, we'll be entering an entirely different area with entirely different animals. Well, speaking of entirely different, let's check out this tree over here on the right. It looks a little strange, kind of upside down. But believe it or not, those things up top that look like its roots are actually its branches. So it's got a baobab tree. She's seen them for thousands of years. They'll remain leafless for about 9 months out of the year to help them retain all the water they need. Right here. This is my favorite view of the entire reserve. The savannah stretches on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And acts as kind of a super highway for all of the migratory animals who live around here. See this out here? This is the wild Africa where keeps very hard to conserve. I do see some giraffes out in the distance.
Oh, giraffe.
We'll get a better look at them here in a bit, no worries. They're way out there. We'll be heading that way. There are 2 different kinds of giraffes out here on the reserve. The reticulated giraffe and the Maasai giraffe. We'll see if we can spot both of them. Speaking of spots, that is how you tell the 2 different kinds of giraffes apart. The reticulated giraffes, they have more of a rounded and a smoother edge to their spots. Their name comes from the Latin word reticulata, which means net, because it looks kind of like somebody draped a net over that giraffe and then hand painted its spots on. And beside giraffes, they have more of a lacy, splattered edge. No real rhyme or reason to it. Once we get close to that tower, we'll see if we can find both of them. Well, I'll be able to point out the difference to you. No worries. Notice all the reddish formations popping up all over the place. They look kind of like piles of dirt, but in fact they are actually termite mounds. So technically still piles of dirt, but mixed with a whole bunch of termite spit. Termites can build them pretty tall, like this one over here on the left, and they are hard as concrete from baking out in that African sun all day long. Once they're tall enough, the larger animals, like the giraffes and also elephants, like to use them as scratching posts to scratch their backs. They'll wear them down, and once they're about our height, smaller animals like gazelle and antelope like to hop up on top of them and use them as lookout perches to keep an eye out for any predators that might be hiding in the taller grasses. We're getting close to that tower of giraffes. See them out on the hill. They are pretty hard to miss. They are the tallest animals in the world after all. And it's to be around 18 to 20 feet tall. When they're born giraffes, they're already about 6 feet tall. They can look each and every one of us in the eye from birth. I do see both different kinds of giraffes actually. Of the 2 eating out of that kind of tree stump on the hill. Oh, well, nope, they're moving. The lighter colored one with the smoother edges to our spots is that reticulated giraffe. Darker is the Maasai with that more splattered edge. I think I see more of that tower giraffe as well.
Oh, yeah.
There's more of that tower giraffe. I'll haul past you close so everybody gets a really good look at them. Might catch a glimpse of their tongues as well. They have really super long tongues, about 18 inches long. They're dark in color too. Just because they're out of their mouth so often. If a giraffe had a pink tongue like we do, it would get sunburnt. Oh, right out on the right, along with one of the Maasai giraffes are some Angoli cattle. Can't really miss those horns. Let's see if maybe we can get a little bit of a better look. The horns on this cattle get to be around 6 feet long. And oh, looks like there's some migrated wildebeest as well. Make sure everybody's staying seated for me, please. Wildebeest get their name from the Afrikaans word meaning wild beast. Pretty wild looking. Right over this bridge here, we'll be at Monkey Point. See if maybe we can find any mandrills hanging around. We'll told a troop of them inhabit the island over here. Oh! I do see a couple walking around in the trees. There's those mandrills. They're the most colorful monkeys in the world. They're very bright red and blue faces and markings. You can often find them grooming each other. It's how they do all their bonding in the trees. I do believe I mentioned elephants earlier too, so let's see if I can get us into some elephant territory. Just gotta go right up this way and not take a break. Well, I guess that explains why that's closed. I'm thinking this guy kind of stepped on that bridge and possibly crushed it.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. We'll head this way. See if we can find that herd. I'm thinking this dude's a male. He's all on his own. I don't see a herd with them. Male elephants will live with their herds. They're around 15 years old. They go off by themselves or live in kind of bachelor herd. Let's see if we can find the herd this guy came from. I really don't like looks at this bridge. I kind of forgot about this. What is this dude holding us? Oh, that's always good. Front part's off. Counter or something. Front part's off, so let's go ahead and get us out of here. And just when they made it right where I wanted to be, though, I do see some housemarks in that clay I don't right. The elephants will dig in that clay. They'll actually eat it. And it provides them with some very valuable vitamins and minerals they wouldn't normally get in their own plant diet. I think I see the rest of the herd out ahead, so we'll keep on trucking.
Vamos na água agora.
We'll go ahead and leave the elephants.
Oh, flamingo.
Come visit the flamingos instead. What about a group of flamingos? It's called a flamboyance. This looks like a flamboyance of breeder flamingos to be here on the island. They're the lightest pink of all of the flamingos. But they're not born pink though. They're more of a light gray color when they're hatched. They'll get that beautiful pink coloring from the beta carotene and the foods they eat, like shrimp and other crustaceans. They're definitely heading into some white rhino territory here. Each of these white rhinos is almost twice the size of the black rhinos. About the same size as the hippos, around 5,000 pounds each. He doesn't buy these. Lions do like to hang out on these copy rock formations. It gives them a really good view of their prey from above. Although you'll usually find them sleeping though, so it's kind of surprising to see her awake. They'll sleep for about 20 hours out of their day, then come out at night to hunt.
Cara, tá tudo solto.
Ela tá falando que ela
Male lion might be king of the jungle.
surpresa pela
Yes, they're the ones who do all the hunting.
Não,
Males are just the protectors of the pride. They'll protect that pride by roaring twice a day. Once in the morning and once in the evening. Their roar can be heard for 6 miles around. Lets all of the animals know that they're there. This is their territory. Don't come messing with it. Oh, looks like we got some zebras out on the ring.
As zebras.
Another one of those white rhinos. Make sure everybody stay in seat and farming things. I'll see if we can get another look at those zebras from around the corner. People do tend to wonder whether zebras are black with white stripes or white with black stripes. They are in fact black with white stripes. You can tell by the color of their nose. That's usually a pretty good indicator. You know what? Nice look at that lioness. Looks like we found a warthog as well. Get a little bit closer here. She's kind of sniffing along out here in the left. White hogs are the largest burrowing land animals. They'll take their own burrows with their tusks, or even take over another animal's land and burrow if they need to. When they go into their burrows, they do have to go in backwards because their tusks don't quite fit properly. But keeping them exposed also provides them with some protection from predators.
Olha que achei.
Rinoceronte.
The white rhino. You can see with the white rhinos, they're not actually white in color. Their name comes from a mistranslation of the African hogs for invite, which means fly. Looks like they found an ostrich walking around out here on the right. These are incredibly large birds. They have to be around 6 to 9 feet tall. And even though they have those wings, they are flightless, which I think is a good thing. I don't know about you all, but I personally think it would be terrifying if an ostrich could fly. Get her strutting her stuff. Alright, over this bridge here, we'll be entering a newer expansion of the resort. I do see some animals. Take a look here. Right up on this hill here on the left, these white antelope with the beautiful spiral horns are called addax. Spelled A-D-D-A-X. Addax are pretty incredible creatures. They can go almost indefinitely without ever taking a sip of water. They get all the water they need for the food they eat. Like plants and grasses. I do see some yellow-billed storks out on the right as well. They get their name from obviously their yellow bill. They do have a strange diet for birds. They're carnivorous. So you can typically find them eating whole snakes, fish. They have a 4-month-old. There's a litter that are just a couple weeks old. They just started coming out of their tunnels. They are really super cute. But as always, you are always welcome back here at Kilimanjaro Safaris. Because no two safaris are ever the same. Looks like we have the okay from the warden, so we'll go ahead and pull on up. Which means it is just about time for us to say goodbye. I really don't like to say goodbye. I think it's way too sad and too final. So I prefer to say Kwaherini, which means to go well. So Kwaherini, everybody. Good job there, Warden.
Chegamos.